Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope that you're finding these videos helpful. What we're going to be focusing on today is just a few problem-solving questions that have to do with absolute value. So starting with this first one, it says if the absolute value of x is equal to 18, which values for x are true? Okay, I'm going to read that again. If the absolute value, these lines here, they mean absolute value of x is equal to 18, which values for x are true? So it's saying that if we take the absolute value of a number, an unknown number, and it could be any of these numbers here, which one would make this expression true? Which one, if we were to take the absolute value of one of these numbers, which one would give us 18 as an answer? So let's go ahead and just go through these really quick. Now we got to remember two things about absolute value. The absolute value, number one, and I'm just going to I'll write it down here. The absolute value is always, all the time, positive. So that means that once we take the absolute value, we should end up with a positive answer. And again, from previous videos, we've learned that the absolute value is referring to the distance that a number is from 0 on a number line. Okay, so starting with 18, let's take the absolute value of 18. If we were to take this x out and plug in this 18, would the absolute value, so if we were to make x equal to 18 and we were to plug in 18 inside the absolute value, would the absolute value of 18 be equivalent to 18? Yes, right? Because the absolute value is always positive, so this one would be true. Now if x were to be equal to 0 and we were to replace this x right here with the number 0, would we get the absolute value of 18? What's the absolute value of 0? The absolute value of 0 is 0. So this one cannot be true. Now we're to take the absolute value of negative 18. If we were to replace this x with negative 18, would we get 18 as an answer? Well, let's go ahead and replace this x with negative 18. The absolute value of negative 18, we got to remember, the absolute value is always positive of a number. So how far away is negative 18 from 0? It is exactly 18 units. So this one is true. The absolute value of negative 18 is equal to 18. So this one can be true. And last but not least, the absolute value of 81. So if we're to take the absolute value of 81, we got to remember the absolute value is always positive. What's the absolute value of 81? Well, how far away would 81 be from 0? It would be 81 units away. So the absolute value of 81 is equal to 81 and not 18. Okay, so this is one way that you might see the absolute value in a problem-solving format. So based off of all these answers, if we were to take the absolute value of one of these numbers, which ones would give us the number 18? The only two would be number 1 and number 3. So our answer would be H, 1 and 3. I hope this video helped. If you guys understood it or you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you need any clarification, go ahead and ask me questions, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.